Today we're talking about another docking station from Tobenone UDS. Let's get to it. What's up guys, and welcome to TopShelf Media. So today we are taking a look at the Tobenone UDS-017T. This is their USB-C triple display docking station. It allows you to use your laptop screen as well as two external monitors. Now, full disclosure, I was sent this for review, but Tobenone has no say in what I say in this video, and all the opinions are my own. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to our three categories: price, build quality, and functionality. At the time of recording this video, the 17T is on Amazon for $189.99, and what you get for that price is the docking station itself, as well as a Thunderbolt 3 cable, the manual, and the power cord and power adapter. And I am very happy that they included that in this, because this docking station right here did not come with a power cord, and I think this one was like $129.99 on Amazon, but it didn't come with a power cord, so it made it very inconvenient if I wanted to take my laptop charger with me, because I had to unplug it from my desk setup. So I am very happy about this. Also, I did a video on this docking station a while back, so I'll link that up in the YouTube card if you want to go check that out. As far as build quality goes, I love the look of this docking station. The outside's all made of metal and it looks really cool. I love it, kind of has like a heatsink type look to it. I'm really loving this. Now, I haven't noticed it getting warm at all, but the power supply has been a little on the warm side. Also, there is a bit of a size difference between these two docking stations. So this one is a little bit bigger, not by much. It's not that much bigger, as you can see. Not terrible. I don't think it's off-putting by any means. I think just so you know, if you're going for this one over this one, you're going to have a little bit of a size difference. Looking at the front of this unit, we have our indicator light to show that we have power. Below that, we have our 3.5mm audio jack, as well as our card readers, which is an SD card reader and a micro SD card reader. Below that, we have our two USB Type-C 3.1 10GB ports. We have a USB-A 3.1 10GB port. We have our two USB-A 3.0 5GB ports, as well as a USB-A 2.0 port, and there's another one of these on the back. Speaking of the back, we have our DisplayPort, which is a DP 1.4 that supports 4K at 60 Hz. We have our Thunderbolt 3 port for our laptop. We have our Thunderbolt 3 port for our display, which supports 40 GB per second and up to a 5K single monitor display. Now, that laptop must be Thunderbolt 3 for that to work. Then we have our USB 2.0 port, like we mentioned on the front. We have our optical audio out. We have our RJ45 Ethernet connector and our DC power in. Notice I didn't say HDMI. Now, that's because there is no HDMI port on this docking station. So if you're like me and you need an HDMI port, I actually picked up this from Amazon. It's a DisplayPort to HDMI active adapter, and it's been working out really great. I'll put a link to this and the docking station down in the description. To look at functionality, let's go ahead and get this docking station connected. First, we're going to connect the Thunderbolt 3 cable to the docking station and connect the other end to the laptop. Next, after the power cord and power adapter are put together, plug the power into the docking station and then into the outlet. After that, you can connect your displays and then your peripherals. One thing I do want to point out with this docking station, and I didn't have this issue with the other one, is the keyboard lighting and my Stream Deck aren't working. The keyboard itself still works, just no lights. Also, the Stream Deck does have power, because you can see the Elgato logo on there. Now, both of these are plugged into a powered USB hub along with my mouse that's mounted underneath my desk. And this is how I had it set up for the other docking station from Tobenone, and it worked perfectly fine. And yes, before you ask, I have tried unplugging them from the hub and plugging them both straight into the docking station, and no change. I still have power on the Stream Deck, but can't get anything to come through. I have no lights on the keyboard, but the keyboard still works. Other than that, I love this docking station. I love the look, I love that it comes with power, and I love that I can run my main monitor using a Type-C cable instead of an HDMI. I think if it wasn't for the keyboard light and the Stream Deck issue, I would be all in on this dock. Now, am I going to continue to use it? And for the time being, yes. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to find a fix for this issue, and if I can, absolutely I'll continue to use this docking station. But I have a Stream Deck on my desk for a reason, and that's so I can use it. So I have a feeling eventually I'm going to be switching back to the other dock. If I do find a fix, I will put a link to that video up in the YouTube card. Scratch that, I need to reshoot the ending to this video, and the stuff you saw just before this was shot about a week and a half ago, and wouldn't you know it, as I'm getting ready to put a bow on this video and get ready to export it for YouTube, they both start working. What happened was I was trying to fix a different issue I was having with my laptop, completely separate from this docking station issue, and I restarted the dock and my laptop, and when they both came up, the keyboard lights started working. Now I'm 95% positive that I've restarted both of these since this issue came up, but this seems to have worked. But since the keyboard lights started working, I figured I could get the Stream Deck working as well. So I unplugged it from the powered hub that I mentioned earlier and plugged it straight into the 2.0 port on the docking station, and it came up as well. I did notice, however, that today when setting up to do this reshoot, the Stream Deck would flicker every once in a while, and I fixed it probably 3 days ago and I'd never noticed it until today. So I don't know if this was a new issue as of today or if it was doing it before, and I just didn't notice it. My guess is it's a power issue. I did try plugging it into other ports on the dock and there was no change. As long as there isn't any reoccurring problems, as in the keyboard lights quit working or the Stream Deck just quits working altogether, I will continue to use this dock. I can deal with the flickering. It is a little annoying to see out of the corner of my eye every once in a while, but the Stream Deck does work. Also, if you're a person who doesn't use an RGB keyboard or doesn't use a Stream Deck, this dock is going to work great for you. If I do continue to have problems, or if I find a fix, I will keep you guys up to date, probably in the form of a YouTube short, but I will link it up in the YouTube card, so if you want to stay up to date and something pops up there right now, you can go check it out. In the meantime, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I've put things on screen, so if you're interested, you can click on those. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video.